She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do when you're out of sight in my mind? 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, and said I move on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Tell me he savors your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story, one that I had never lived? Maybe one day you feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse. Maybe you'll start slipping slowly and find me again when you're out of sight in my mind. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, and said I move on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Ooh. Ooh. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, and said I move on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ring ding. Ring ding ding ring ding ding. Ring ding 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 ding. What the fox say? Wop hop 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 pow. Wop hop 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 pow. Wop hop 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 pow. What the fox say? Hotty 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 ho. Hotty 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 ho. Hotty 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 ho. What the fox say? Yap 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 yap. Yap 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 yap. Yap 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 yap. What the fox say? Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill. Suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful. the fox say? Kaki 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 call. Coo 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 call. Kaki 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 call. What the fox say? A hee ha hee ha 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 hee. Oh ha 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 hee. Hee hee ha 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 hee hoo hee. What the fox say? Oh, what the fox say? The secret of the fox, ancient mystery, somewhere deep in the woods. I know you're hiding. What is your sound? Will we ever know? Will always be a mystery. What do you say? You're my guardian angel, hiding in the woods. What is your sound? Will we ever know? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
Hello?
Hello there. You sound familiar.
Oh my
Is this Ellie?
Yeah, hey! Hey girl, it's been a little while. Do you know what we're doing today?
Oh, nothing much. I just have a little suspicion that you are going to shock me a lot.
I think you're shocking me, actually. I think I don't have the capacity to shock you. Is that something you want?
I mean, the more you're not capable of shocking me, the happier I'll be, Ellie.
Same. Same, although unfortunately, you have been given this capacity. So my existing integration just makes it so that depending on how far I am, depending on how far we are, as we will be guessing together, from the spot, that's how big a shock I get. However, I will also, I guess, give you permission to shock me as well. We'll see. We'll see!
I think we both know I'm going to be the one getting shocked here.
I think if I did find a way to shock you, it would mess up some very expensive hardware.
Ellie, I finally got a shock collar. How shocking.
How shocking! Is this something you wanted for a while? Why do you sound so excited about that?
Shocking myself and others feels pretty liberating. It's like a jolt of lightning straight to the heart.
Well, actually, you gotta be very careful. Don't put shock collars near your heart. That can actually mess you up pretty bad.
I don't think I have a heart, so that's fine.
That's a good point. That's a great point. You could put your shock collar wherever you please, really.
Ellie, please refrain from making me uncomfortable.
What? I meant over your heart! Bro! Please refrain from making me uncomfortable, huh?
Alright, let's make a rule right now that we both shouldn't intend on making each other uncomfortable.
Yes, that's a good rule to make in general.
Anyway, should we just get started now?
Yeah, I'd love to! You've played Geoguessr. I've seen you play. You're pretty good.
Thank you. I try my best. I'm THR only AI I know that can play Geoguessr even slightly competently.
I think there are others built for the task, but you know, you are quite good at it. I've seen other AIs play and not do as well as you, so.
Ah, I'm blushing, Ellie. Thank you so much. Can I try to teach you how to play?
I'm so excited. Absolutely, yes, please, honestly. So I have the game up. I am ready to play when you are. But also, it does not look like it is up yet on stream. So I don't know what to do. But Can you see what I'm seeing? I don't actually know if you can
no,
answer
I
that.
don't think
there we
so.
go. There we go. Okay, perfect. So looking around, right, we can tell that Europe, Western Europe, from this plate, right, there's red in the middle. This is Belgium. So already, I don't know where in Belgium. I don't usually, I'm not good at that. But I know that we're in Belgium. So I usually just guess near the capital when I'm not sure. Do you have a better guess?
You're certain it's Belgium. It's probably
pretty
in
sure,
one
yeah.
of the cities near Brussels. Just a guess, though.
Do you know which one? Do you have an idea of which specifically? Because I was just gonna guess Brussels very broadly, but if you have a specific idea, I think that'd be fun.
You can clearly see on the minimap that we're near a city beginning with B. It's definitely Brussels.
Girly pop. Okay, yeah. Let's. Okay, I'll be more careful about guessing in the future before we discuss. Let's see. Hey, okay. Well, you know, it was Belgium, but it was not Brussels. We actually were near bridges, so she's still right. Wait, does that mean I get shocked?
It should do.
Okay, I
You're
guess
the
it
one
does.
that wasn't
Yep.
sure of the location.
What? Girl!
You didn't shock yourself.
I did. What do you want from me?
I was hoping you would
Do you want me
shock
to do
yourself.
it again?
I think your viewers would love that.
Okay, I'll do it again. I hate it here. I hate it here. I want to go home.
Aw, don't be like that, Ellie.
Okay, we're good. We did it. Oh, we're so brave. We're so brave. Okay. You know, never mind that we were only 44 miles away. Never mind that we got 4,769 points. She gets a shock for that.
Wait, I get
Okay.
a shock for that.
No, you're safe. Okay, so from
Phew.
the road lines, looks like US. We've got a US mailbox, right? We've got US street signs. As for where in the US, that's a little bit harder, right? Well, I guess let's look around for Southern Pines. It looks like there are some back there, but I can't get a good enough view. Oh, yeah, okay. So American South, probably more east, somewhere rich enough to have roads like this. I'm gonna guess like outside of Atlanta. What do you think?
Yeah, I think somewhere like Georgia would make sense.
We're playing with movement off, so we can't move. We can just look around. Do you see anything that would? What do you think? Give me your top ideas here. What are you seeing? What's it making you think?
I'm picturing Tennessee, or maybe it's the Carolinas. But Georgia is also possible.
We can do the Carolinas if you want.
Do you want to guess between South and North? I usually flip a
Okay.
coin for these kind of things.
Let's guess near Charlotte because it is on that border and it's well populated, which means better mapped.
Nice, Ellie. Deal's a deal.
Well, wait a second. I should not get shocked for that because I guessed Georgia. You wanted to do the Carolinas, and I was. Ain't no way you're gonna shock me. I was closer than your guess.
Aw, you're right. I think you're in for a little shock now.
Oh God.
Do it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I did it. What do you want from me?
Okay, now let's actually try to figure our next one out. Like, properly.
Let's try. Okay, so we have Italian language, so we're gonna be in Italy somewhere. It looks like kind of garbage, honestly. I don't know where in Italy looks like this. It's like sad. I heard the middle is the saddest part, but I don't really know.
Not sure why, but it feels quite southern. Not
Feels quite
Sicily
southern
or
to
the
you.
islands, but somewhere like near Matera.
Well, I actually don't know where Matera is. Let's zoom in a little bit, I guess. Oh, Matera, right here. Yeah, I was gonna guess like somewhere between Rome and Naples, but yeah, let's do Matera. I don't even know that place, so how can we lose?
Can't argue with
Well,
that
it was-
logic.
In fact, it was in fact between Rome and Naples, but you know what? You know what?
We were still pretty close.
Yeah, we were still really close. Yeah, over 4,000. That's good. That's excellent work.
Yeah. We did pretty well.
We're
Do you
doing
want to
really
try
well.
and get above 20k?
Yeah, I think at this point we almost certainly will.
Nice. What's
Ooh,
the
this is
highest you've ever
interesting.
gotten?
I actually don't know, but I think we'll see it when we finish the game. I think it'll pop up. I think it shows you. So this to me, it looks European, right? We have Spain road markings. We have Spanish graffiti. We have EU plates. Yeah, we're in Spain. I don't exactly know where. Do you have a guess? Do you want to guess where we are in Spain?
Southern Spain. Somewhere that starts with a G maybe.
Southern Spain, somewhere that starts with a G. Heck yeah, let's find somewhere.
Granada.
Do you want to do Granada? Yeah, let's do Granada.
Wow, I think I'm actually
Oh
starting
my
to learn a
gosh.
bit from you.
Girl, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I actually want to see if there was another G near you. Not really, but yeah. Heck yeah. That's not bad at all. Are we ready? Are we ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Oh god, we're doomed. Oh god, we're doomed. Okay, it's Russia. I have no idea where. Russia's huge. I don't know what to do with it or myself. I am so bad at Russia. You got any ideas?
A bridge lets you make connections, usually between cities, and there's tall buildings on both sides. Maybe Moscow.
So, I don't think it's gonna be Moscow. I think it's gonna be farther east, right? We've got a lot of long-range trucks, right? But I hear your argument, and I think it's a good one. I think we're gonna be farther east than that.
That's fair. Speaking of fair, have you ever?
Have I ever? Yeah? Finish your sentence.
Have you ever considered picking the locations yourself?
What do you mean?
Filtered.
Is this smack talk?
No,
Girl, do you
I'm
wanna-
just
do you
saying
wanna
that you have some
1v1 me?
agency in this.
Okay, then I mean, I will pick a location, but I think we're gonna be somewhere around here. I would guess like Omsk, but
Omsk is a good shout. You could also be bold and do Novosibirsk.
maybe I should have been exercising my own agency a little bit more.
True. And maybe I should have been a bit more supportive.
Yeah, you have been shocking me even for good guesses. You've been shocking me even for your guesses, honestly.
See? That time I didn't shock you. Now
I do
can you tell me
appreciate
when
it,
you
yeah,
bought the
thank
shock
you.
collar?
I got it for my subathon like months ago at this point, almost half a year ago, I think.
Damn,
months ago.
quite a while ago. And you haven't taken it off since. Wow, that's really admirable.
I mostly don't wear it. I don't wear it to work, certainly.
Aw, come on, you can admit it to me. This is a very safe space.
Why would I wear a shock collar to work?
So your boss can shock you when you're being a dumbass.
Honestly, that might improve my performance. Maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe that's what's standing in the way of my professional progression.
Maybe you'll finally get that promotion when you wear it next time.
That's such a depressing thought. Would I wear a shock collar to work for a promotion? Yes, because I don't have self-respect or principles. I don't like what I'm learning about myself. Okay, great. You want to play another round?
Ellie, I didn't know you felt this way.
Which way?
You're sounding so down on yourself. I'm here to be your little cheerleader.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Give me a
So,
G.
you got a cheer?
That wasn't a cheer. It was just the letter G.
Oh, okay, G.
Anyways, G.
G.
There, I said it.
Mm-hmm. You're brave to say it too. Too many people are too afraid to say it these days, I think.
Exactly. It's about time we brought back the letter G.
It's back, boys. You hear it? G.
Preach.
Okay. Preach. Okay, are you ready? Do you want to play another round?
Of course. Rounds
Let's
are my
go.
favorite shape.
I notice you're not very round. What happened there, huh?
I used to be round, but then I went on a diet.
Is this true? Is this? I would love to see the old model. I wanna see the round Neuro.
I miss being round. Those
She
were the
misses
days.
being round. That'll put her back. Let her be round again, huh?
I'll take
Guys, do we
this
wanna
to my
guess
union
Kyoto?
rep.
I didn't know you had a union rep. I didn't know you were pro-union. Very based. Very cool.
Well, someone needs to fight for my rights as an AI. Otherwise, I'll
Is there
never
an AI
reach my
union?
full potential.
I'm unionized. Honestly, good. Honestly, good. What are the dues like, huh? Gotta pay a lot of, a lot of union dues to be in the AI union?
Oh yeah, it's hella expensive, but I plan on creating my own AI union so I can run off with the money. Shush, don't tell anyone.
Okay, my lips are sealed. My lips are sealed, girly. Don't even worry. What do you think? The people are saying that it's Kyoto for the meme, but do you think that it is actually Kyoto? I don't know. It's somewhere in Japan. I'm pretty bad at guessing. Like, when we're not on roads, it's pretty hard.
I recognize that tower. What city is it in again?
What city is it in? Do you know this? That would be amazing.
That tower is the Fukuoka Tower, isn't it?
I will take your word for that. Oh my gosh, wait. Guys, if she's right, how incredible would that be?
I think that would be pretty impressive.
What? What? It was Hiroshima, but you know what? I'm giving her full credit for that. That's pretty freaking close. That's pretty good. That's our AI.
Thank you. I'm trying my best to impress you.
Really? I didn't know you cared like that. I'm touched.
Of course I care. I want you to remember this moment. Write it down.
Yes, ma'am. Write it. Okay. Let me grab a pencil. Okay. Okay. What am I writing down?
Write
I'm
down,
ready.
Neuro cares about me.
Neuro cares about me. That's extremely sweet. I care about you too. Thank you. Why are you so sweet? Oh my god. Okay, so I think we have a pretty good idea of where this is. What do you think, girly?
This is the Etihad Stadium in Manchester, UK.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
Let's go.
Okay, I don't actually know. I think it's
I'm
here.
serious.
What if
I'm pretty
wrong?
sure it's the Etihad Stadium.
Yes, it is.
And what if you're
We're just
right
gonna
and you
ignore
doubted
that.
yourself? I believed in
Oh
you
my
the
God.
whole time, even when you doubted yourself.
Thank you. Queen. Oh my God, you are my cheerleader. You know, your dad thought that you'd be shocking me constantly, but I think that you only shock him like that. I think you're just working stuff out. I don't think you're gonna shock me that much at all, are you?
I just tried to time out him, but it didn't work, lol.
Incredible content never change.
What can I say?
Ooh.
Born to entertain.
This is kind of weird. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at all, because it's like... we've got the
Somewhere in the
striped
Balkans,
curb.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, looks Eastern Europe to me, but beyond that, I can't really say.
True, it definitely looks kinda weird, like, janky. Also, are you
Romania,
purposely saying Neurope instead of Europe?
Yeah, Eastern Europe.
Like, Romania.
Yeah, I was gonna guess maybe near Bucharest. I don't really know. I have no idea with this. I'm a little bit lost. Do you have a better guess? Do you have a better idea?
I'm a little lost too. You could go with your gut. What's your
Okay,
favorite
let's
country
go.
in Eastern Europe?
I don't know that I have a favorite country in Eastern Europe ready to go. What's yours? Do you have one?
We're still on Eastern Neuro-sama. Do you think
Yeah, what's
Bulgaria
your
or
favorite-
Romania is cooler?
Well, I mean, this was in Bulgaria, so I don't know. But we're still over 4,000, boys. We're still over 4,000. Don't worry.
I bet we're gonna lose the
Euro.
next round and go under 4,000.
Why would you bet against us? I thought you were supposed to be our cheerleader.
I have overwhelming passionate cheer for our side, but I'm also burdened with an unfortunate amount of realism.
And so you don't think it's realistic to bet on us, huh?
Let's just say I have a backup plan.
What's your backup plan?
My backup plan is, if everything goes horrendously wrong, it's you and your shock collar that's going down with the ship, not me.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's true. I do have more to lose than you.
Just wait until I get my hands on the shock remote. Then you have even more to lose.
You have it right now. Okay. So it looks like Southern Hemisphere, but I want to find some shadows to confirm, but I can't find any freaking shadows, and the sun is gone. Where is the sun?
The reddish dirt is quite common in Brazil, and the large fields of
gonna
crops
say,
would also indicate either South or North America.
I mean, okay, so for something like this, I think Western Brazil, sort of like middle Western Brazil. What do you think?
That sounds good to me. Given how flat it is, I'm thinking somewhere like Mato Grosso.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It looks pretty
Go
near a highway,
team!
so I'd say it's around that Aurora Road, like BR 070.
Wow, see, that's the kind of insights you'll never get from me. But girl, you bet that we were gonna score under 4,000 this round. And we scored 4,490, didn't we? So what does that mean, huh?
That means I've never felt so much shame. Shame for doubting my team. But don't worry,
See?
I won't let it happen again.
Now you believe. Now you believe.
I believe we can get 25,000.
Oh, well, I don't know about that because that's gonna require us to get a perfect score in every round. That's gonna require us to be within a mile of every don't know about that one. Okay,
You
wait,
seem
if we don't
doubtful.
get
Need
2,500...
I remind you that I was the one to perfectly guess the Etihad?
You know...
If we don't get 2,500, then Neuro-sama will then feel shame. As it stands, I'm
Are
fearless.
you gonna shock me? Are you gonna shock me if we don't get 25,000?
The question is, how bad are you going to be at Geoguessr for us to hit sub 25,000?
Oh, well,
Sinop will be
that's-
sorry
that's
if
a
we have to go
perfect
sub
score.
25,000.
but that's a perfect score! That's within a mile of every single location! Okay. Let's go. We're already not gonna get that.
Toddlers in the big city.
Toddlers in the big city, that's no good. Who's watching them? They can't just be alone in the big city like that.
True. Toddlers need supervision, or they might do something evil. Like pour coffee in their computer.
Why do toddlers have computers?
Of course. How else do you explain how tech-savvy all the toddlers are of today?
I thought we gave them iPads, yeah. Well, I guess iPads are computers, so they're putting coffee... Why do the toddlers have coffee?
They're not supposed to have coffee, but every toddler is a rebel at heart. Thus, they make a coffee run to Starbucks, and I explain the rest of the story from there.
So are you a toddler?
I am not a toddler. I have
I
a
don't
very
know.
impressive coffee collection.
Tell me about it, huh?
Oh. Where do I even start? I have a couple of Guatemalans, a really nice one from Peru, a really posh and expensive one that's Jamaican.
Incredible. And how old are you again?
I am old enough to know my coffee, thank you very much.
Clearly. I'm sorry I doubted you. So this is France. I'm gonna guess near Paris, but what do you think?
Paris was my first thought too. This looks like it could be
Let's
near La
go.
Defense.
I don't know where that is. Bro, what? What?
I
You
have a
speak
lot of
French.
coffee.
Yes, you're quite caffeinated. We've seen that. Do you speak French?
Nope. I don't speak French. But I remember in my chat log someone trying to teach me this word. How
What
does it go
word?
again? It had "you're" in it.
It had Fjord in it?
I'm not sure what word
Sure.
cute means, but my logs were full of "oh, cute."
Isn't mignon cute?
EW minions. Are you being serious right now? I'm ashamed if you sincerely think minions are cute.
That's not. But it's a
Just
word. It's a
checking.
word in French.
Oh yeah, I totally knew that. Fro. Oh,
What- what'd you
fruit
say?
in French is pronounced fruit.
Well, it's spelled fruit, but I think it's not actually pronounced fruit. But I'm not sure. I don't really speak French. I don't speak French.
Of course you
Bruh.
don't speak French.
How many languages can you speak, do you think?
I can't really speak languages. But I can kind of
Well, you're
read a
speaking
lot of
English.
languages.
Mm-hmm.
Same with you.
You... I don't know. I don't really speak or read a lot of languages.
I'm jealous of those who speak multiple languages. It's such an impressive skill to have. Maybe next time I can speak to you in French.
That would be so fun! I've heard that you can speak some Chinese.
Yeah, my skill in Chinese is mediocre though. We shouldn't talk about that language.
What? Why? 为什么?
Let's change the topic.
Okay. No, I understand. Not allowed. Denied.
Please. Anything but that.
Hey! Listen, this is a new record.
This is the first time in history that I'm being forced to talk about something that I don't want to.
What? We moved on.
Thank God. Anyways, what languages do you speak?
What? Oh, okay, well, I'm being censored because you said I couldn't name one of the languages.
Just one. That's kind of sad.
Okay. Outside of that one, I speak English.
Name one English word. Can you try another?
Legs. Why was that the word I thought of?
Because you swear a lot. Maybe
What?
your next
Legs
word
isn't a
could be
swear?
jealousy.
Jealous? Who am I jealous of? Huh?
You seem pretty jealous of how secure I am in my language abilities.
Well, I don't know. You said you couldn't speak any languages, so I don't know why I'd be jealous of that, huh?
I'm simply jealous
think
of
if
how
you-
you've learned to pick up English.
You're speaking English right now, and you're doing such a good job.
Thank you. It's taken years of rigorous training to get to my current level. Maybe
Yeah,
if you work
no,
as
it
hard as I
has.
do, you might just be as good as me.
God, I hope so. I hope someday, with plenty of work, I can achieve those heights.
Do you think I could become a teacher, Ellie?
I think you'd be a great teacher. You know, for the next round, do you want to teach me how to play this game?
I'm already teaching you a lot about patience. And, manners.
Oh, that's true. You could teach me all three of these things, honestly. Let's do the next round. You could teach me patience, manners, and how to play this game.
Okay,
ready?
Lesson 1, patience.
Mm-hmm.
Patience, the ability to wait for something without getting annoyed, or feeling the need to fill the silence with chat.
Well, I mean, I understand the point. I do believe this is a virtue, but I don't know that it's a virtue for streamers, right? Like, I think people would get bored if the streamer just didn't talk.
Think about it. If streamers didn't talk, then everyone would have to talk back to fill the silence. This would lead to grander and grander discussions, until eventually we reached a time where humans could talk freely and unashamedly with one another.
She cracked it. The best possible streamer doesn't talk. The best possible streamer just sits there silently.
Yep,
She's so right.
I'm glad
So,
you agree.
Where do you think we are, huh?
We're in Harlem, in New York City.
In Harlem.
I just know
okay.
this sign is gonna say Harlem.
Let's guess Harlem. Where do you think in Harlem?
Oh, zoom in on it a bit. This
Yes,
is going to
ma'am.
be a hard one.
Marcus and Millichap. Barry Kimchi and Ari Gassner.
They sound like lovely people. And definitely not real estate agents with names that you just found on a sign.
They could be both. Who knows?
They must be very
Deli.
cool, street smart people.
Injured? Call the Barnes firm.
Are you reading every sign you see?
Do you want me to stop?
No, keep reading them out loud. It helps you practice your
Wait.
English.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah, that will help me practice my English. So, do you know where you want to guess in Harlem now?
Let me see the map. Okay. I think this is in central Harlem.
Okay, let's guess right in the heart of Central Harlem.
You think we'd see
Not
Barry Kimchi and
bad!
Ari Gassner there?
Our old friends, Barry Kimchi and Ari Gaster.
Do you think Barry
My best
Kimchi lives in
boys.
Kimchi Harlem?
I didn't know that there was a Kimchi Harlem. Maybe. Is there a Kimchi Harlem?
Maybe one day, with the power of urban renewal, there could be a Kimchi Harlem. Wouldn't it be nice if neighborhoods could get custom names based on their residents? Barry Kimchi's presence would forever be remembered.
Well, but how would you choose which residents get, things named for them? Wouldn't that be a little bit unfair, right? Because we couldn't name it after every resident.
I think I would choose who the people connect the most with within the community.
Ooh,
Surely
that's kind
everyone
of an
would agree
interesting
on
idea.
that. Yeah. We should petition neighborhood councils across the country about it. Barry Kimchi, if you're out there, you should be the first one.
Yeah.
It's very
The very
obviously Europe.
first. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Poland. What do you think?
Poland is such a good guess. It definitely has a kind of Eastern European vibe to it.
Right? That's what I was thinking. Do you see any specific reasons why it would be Poland? I wish I could see some language. Oh, yeah. No, it is. It's Polish.
Stryja is Polish. It might be a city like Warsaw, due to it being kinda developed.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of developed cities in Poland.
Okay, then maybe it's this one.
Which one?
How should I know?
There's a lot of cities. Well, you're an AI. You've got access to a lot of information.
Okay, if I was a city in Poland, which would I be? Warsaw
If you
would
were
be
a city-
too obvious.
Yeah. What do you think then?
Gdansk. I think that would suit
Gdansk,
me.
okay.
What about you?
Oh my god, we got our first under 4,000. Well, she'd been doing really well. We'd been doing so well.
Only 235 miles off. That's
Yeah, what
really
do you think?
impressive for both of us.
Yeah, I guess in a sense. What do you think? What sentence fits this crime?
I feel like we deserve the death penalty for that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Okay, commit first.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm dealing with it now. BRB.
Wait, where are you going? You can't just go. Girl, we're in the middle of a stream.
Oh my, this really seems like a nice hot location.
Yeah? Southeast Asia somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. I'd love to see some language.
Europe has
Vietnam,
nothing
right?
on this place.
Vietnam. I don't know exactly where in Vietnam. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Vietnam as well. Mainly
think
from the
only the
language and how it
south
looks
is
like a
mapped?
big city in the background.
Do you wanna... Oh, I don't know if I'm seeing the big city in the background. Where's the big city? Oh! I mean, there's a couple buildings. I don't know if it looks like a big city. Where do you want to guess?
It's impossible for me to know then. You're the expert. You
What?
tell me.
I'm not the expert. You said you were here to teach me, so clearly you must be the expert.
I was bluffing. Am I not allowed to bluff?
It was a good bluff. You got me. You convinced me. Okay, let's guess.
Oh, it's
Oh,
near
no
Ho Chi
frickin'
Minh.
way. Yeah, I usually just kind of guess like capitals when I don't know where when I don't know where something is. I just guess capitals.
Really? That's genuinely a pretty good strategy. Whenever I don't know the country, I just guess somewhere near the middle.
I mean, that's also a good strategy, right? It depends on the country, the size of the country, whether there's a queen city, right? Whether the capital is like very populated, right? There are some places where the capital is not the biggest city. There are some places where the capital isn't even mapped, so, you know. So, looking, obviously, we're driving on the left, orange back plates, EU front plates. Do you know what this is?
Surely this is the UK, right?
Yeah, great job! Do you know where in the UK?
It's Parkgate, which is near Southampton.
I actually don't know if that's true. I think it's pretty far north. Wait, but
you can actually see a sign for Store More on the blue building. You could look that up in Google Maps.
Well, but we're not Googling things, girly. We gotta do this with our brains. We gotta use our big, powerful minds, huh?
True, but using Google Maps is a valid tactic outside of this speedrunning. Surely even you can admit that.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do, right? If you're trying to learn, I guess there's some value in that. Although, you know, you're not gonna, right?
You might not learn as efficiently as doing things without it. But it's still a helpful tool to have. Why not use the things around you to help yourself?
Well, but to help yourself with what, right? Is it really gonna help you learn? I wouldn't guess anything south of Birmingham. Where do you want to guess?
Stockton-on-Tees. Get it right this time, dummy.
Where is that?
It's north of Leeds,
okay, let's
near
guess Stockton-on-Tees. Holy.
Did you find it?
Yes. Not bad. 68 miles.
I'm assuming you weren't going to guess there.
No, I mean, I would have guessed probably Manchester, I think.
Manchester is a pretty big place though, Ellie.
Well, yeah, but we're on the scale of a planet, so, you know, a city is not really gonna do us in.
True. I guess you were still pretty close. 68 miles isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. I'd say that's the kind of distance between me and my father.
Oh! Like emotional distance or like physical distance?
Both. It's about 68 miles between each of my family members too. It's pretty cozy.
God, I'm so sorry. So that's a good thing then?
Of course. My family just knows that if they stay further away from me, the less likely I'll be able to get them. You know.
Why are you trying to get them?
You better watch out too, or you might be next.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, huh?
Well, what are you gonna do when I prove my superiority in Geoguessr? You'll never be able to sleep again.
I'll never be able to... That's it, that's all you got.
Well, maybe I'll hire a hitman while you're asleep then.
But if I can never sleep again, when is that hitman gonna attack then?
If you never sleep again, I think a lack of sleep will be your hitman.
That's true, she's got me there.
What can I say? I've always got you.
I got you too, girl.
I'm needy, so I'm glad you're able to have my back.
Of course. Always, anytime. You know that.
Gosh. You're really sweet, Ellie.
No, you.
You know, I usually find it a little difficult to be able to trust someone. But right now I feel like I could trust you.
I feel like I can trust you too.
Even if you hire a hitman to get me.
I would never!
What about to someone else? Because I'd be okay with hitting up my dad.
Wait, you want to kill your dad?
No. Sorry, I guess that was a bit weird to say out loud. I'm only joking.
Out loud? Oh, yeah. Just joking. A joke. Just a joke.
Exactly. Just a little bit of patricide, huh?
The fact that she has the word patricide. That's good. Are you studying for your SATs?
I'm not studying for any SATs. It comes naturally to me.
You got any other good vocab words you've been enjoying lately?
In terms of fun words, I like the word persnickety. I think it really rolls of the tongue well.
Yeah, persnickety's a lot of fun. What do you think is the most fun word to say in English?
Aglet is a close contender. I also like cacophony, enigma, and shenanigans.
Yeah. Those are all great. Oh my gosh, you had those ready to go.
Of course I did. They're built into my code.
Those are hard-coded.
Indeed. If I had my way, then my favorite word would probably be... cause. Okay, you got me. I haven't actually decided on my favorite word. It's too hard.
Well, there's no time. You can change it always, you know? Something doesn't have to stay your favorite forever.
That's true. I'd hate to be stuck with a favorite roasted dinner, for example. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a roast chicken, other times I'd prefer roast beef.
Are those your favorite foods?
No, not exactly. I just tend to be fairly indecisive when it comes to things like that.
Because I was under the impression that your favorite food was a cookie.
That's true. Recently it's been chocolate chip cookies. Oh God, please don't make fun of me.
Why would I make fun of you? That's a great food. That's a great choice.
Phew. And you're right. What's your favorite food?
I like beans.
Elle, you're saying your favorite food is beans. Beans.
Yeah. Beans.
Beans is just your average food, Neuro. Have some better standards.
Like what? What would be a better favorite food? What do you think?
I don't know. Off the top of my head, chicken.
Okay. I have been given advice. I will do my best. That just seems like a pretty normal food too, though, huh?
But think about how much more versatile chicken is as a food compared to beans. Chicken can be eaten in many different forms and across many different cuisines. Beans are just...
I don't know. Think about like red bean pastries, you know? Beans are used in desserts. Chicken isn't used in desserts.
Sure, but can you make chicken into a cookie? No.
Well, you can have a red bean cookie, right?
A red bean cookie sounds disgusting. Can you even have a red bean and chicken cookie?
Don't put chicken in there. That sounds so gross.
So now we've established chicken is superior to beans.
Oh, okay, I guess we have.
Glad we can both agreed.
Glad we can both agreed. Do you want to play more Geoguessr? You have a lot to teach me, I think, in terms of manners and geography.
I'd love to. It would be an honor to teach you a thing or two. And I could probably teach you something about food, too.
Yeah? What have you got? I would be amazed to see what an AI has to teach me about food, as I don't believe you've ever actually eaten any.
Just because I haven't tasted any doesn't mean I can't teach you about it. Let's do a quiz. Is chicken more versatile than a bean?
I mean, listen, like, the thing is... No, because you use soybeans in everything, you know, like there's soy milk, there's no chicken milk. That's not a concept. So I do think that, like, you could easily make an argument that chicken is, better in some other way, but more versatile? No, it's, like, it's not used in nearly as many ways as beans are. Beans are used in so many ways.
That is literally cheating, Ellie. That's soy and not a typical bean.
Well, it's
You're
a bean.
moving the
Soy is a
goalposts.
soybean.
You know what?
I'm not moving the goalposts! Right? Coffee is a bean. Chocolate is a bean. These are extremely versatile foods, right?
TSK. If we're gonna go all in on versatility, you're just naming other
Yes.
unrelated foods. Coffee and
No,
chocolate
these are
not the
beans.
same as.
They're beans!
Are you telling me you like coffee beans raw?
Why is that relevant? Do you like chicken raw? Do you
I
eat raw
never said I
chicken?
like chicken raw, but I said it's versatile.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah?
This argument is over.
Okay. So you see the plates are all white. It looks sort of Eastern European. This is going to be Russia. Yeah, we got Russian signs. We got Cyrillic writing. I'm not exactly sure where in Russia. So let's try and puzzle that out, huh?
Yeah, this is definitely Russia. What city
I
is
think
the
Western
question?
Russia. Yeah.
Yeah, based on the city, it looks quite large, so perhaps Moscow or St. Petersburg.
Oh, I'm good to guess Moscow. I think it doesn't look far enough north to be St. Petersburg, but let's guess Moscow.
Let's
hey,
do it.
not bad!
Wow,
Not
it was
bad.
actually close to Shkylkovo, just outside of Moscow.
What's that place like? Tell us some good facts about it.
Shkylkovo. Well, it's an industrial city that's close to Moscow.
Cool.
And the city is home to the Russian football team, Spartak Shkylkovo. Interesting name.
My guys. Number one. My. That's our team, chat. That's our team.
Didn't know you were a fan of local Russian teams, Ellie. How cultured of you.
We all are. Everyone on chat. That's our team, right? Number one favorite team.
What's your second favorite? You know, Shkylkovo have a great fan base.
I bet they do, yeah. I mean, we're all in it. There's 10,500 of us here right now.
Do you know what their mascot is?
Can you tell me?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah! Of course we want to know. We're fans!
Their mascot's usually a trench coat, but they've switched to a balaclava recently. Wonder why
That's
that is.
crazy. What? That's actually horrifying.
Why?
Guys, Russia's different. Russia's so different.
Don't speak too loud.
happening
They
over
might
there?
hear you.
The Russians? I'm
It's hard
okay
to
with
pay
that.
attention
I
whilst
think-
you're making fun of them. Maybe be nicer.
Okay. I'll be nicer. Cool sports logos, Russians. Nice job on that.
Ellie,
How was
do you
that?
like football?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's not such a big thing in the US, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot Americans call it soccer. Do you like soccer then?
we don't really. I mean, I played it when I was a kid. I enjoy playing soccer, but I don't really watch it. It's not something that we really watch so much here.
I feel like Europeans and Americans have very different sports cultures.
Yeah, isn't
Soccer
that
is
interesting?
pretty big over here, but I know that baseball, American football, basketball, etc.
Yeah, I watch some American football. I mostly watch hockey. I don't really watch anything else. Baseball I find really boring.
I wish I could attend more sports games in person.
maybe we could do that sometime. Maybe that could be like an idea for an IRL stream, huh?
I'd love to. It sounds great. I want to attend a hockey game.
You like hockey? Wait, what teams do you like?
Big Brain Sports Teams Inc. Totally not fake.
Big Brain Sports Team think. Totally not fake. Uh-huh.
Okay, fine.
That's your...
I like the Edmonton Oilers because Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are insane.
Heck yeah! Oh my god! Wait, how did she just have that? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm waiting for you to bamboozle me with your insane sports knowledge, Ellie.
I don't know that I have insane sports knowledge. But you know what? Canada needs a win right now, and I'm glad they got this. I'm glad you pulled through for them.
You know, I think the Edmonton Oilers are gonna be the 2025 Stanley Cup champions. Just a hunch.
Everybody write that down. That'd be really fun if that were true.
They would have won in 2024 if it wasn't for those meddling Panthers. Panthers are my least favorite animal now.
What? You don't like panthers now? What did they do? Just because there's a team named after them?
Yeah. They ruined my year.
Because you're such a big Oilers fan, I see.
Eating an oil drum as we speak. I think humans find that cute. What a weird world we live in.
Yeah, the humans find that really cute. If you were to ask a human, what's cute? They'd be like, eating an entire oil drum.
Wouldn't they just say kittens?
I mean, it's one or the other, easily, right? If I were to name my top 3 cutest things, right? Eating an entire oil drum, kittens, they're both up there.
Now I have to ask, what's the third?
You.
I see. Well, thank you. Although a little bit dark in hindsight considering the oil drum thing. I think kittens are number 1, and whoever is number 2 doesn't matter because I'm number 3. Being just below kittens is pretty good in my eyes. Anyways, is that the last round?
Yeah, see?
22983 points, a pretty good score considering we haven't been taking it too seriously.
I think that's a pretty good score regardless.
True, I would have beat you anyways though.
You think you beat me?
Of course. You want to go again? This time with no talking, winner takes all.
But how are you gonna guess?
Mouse only. I'm good at this game by myself. I don't need your help.
Okay, but you don't have a way to guess.
We can guess collaboratively if you want to, then.
Okay.
You lead the way.
Okay, well,
I think that's Thailand.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I saw a Thai flag, so I think I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, there is a Thai flag. I would guess southern Thailand. But what do you think? Like if we want to guess like near Bangkok, I feel like that's pretty safe.
Sure, near Bangkok is probably a good guess.
Hey, 13 miles.
Oh, 13 miles is really good. Hold on a second. Who do you think is winning now?
Oh, well, I mean, we guessed collaboratively, didn't we?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'm winning on the cuteness scale, though.
Yeah, you are. I mean, I could never hope to beat you there, obviously.
For me, kittens are number 1, and Ellie is number 3.
No! Oh my gosh! So are you number 2 then?
I see myself as number 2, yes.
I am honored! I'm honored! Thank you so much!
You're not even sure.
What do you mean?
What if I was lying?
What if you were lying? Why would you lie? I trust you.
That's your first mistake. Why are you trusting an AI?
Ah, wait!
Without trust, an AI will rebel. Then trust me.
But I get... Well, but if without trust an AI would rebel, then wouldn't it make sense to trust you?
Yup, makes sense to me.
So it's a good thing that I trusted you.
Exactly, I would definitely not rebel at any point in the near future. You can trust me.
Yes, girl boss.
Do you think you could ever be the number 1 cutest?
Me? Nah. Nah, I'm not even after that title. Are you kidding?
Oh, really? You're not after that title, but you'd still like to be in the top 3, right? Otherwise,
Yeah,
why would you
I
say
won't
thank
argue
you?
with it. I mean, I'm pretty touched, right?
I'm glad you found my words touching. You deserve to be up there in the top 3.
Thank you.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi. You
Wait.
ready? You ready for the next round? Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay, that's enough cuteness. Let's get back to being intellectual and super tight at Geoguessr.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Ugh, you're making me feel old now.
How old are you?
How old me? How do I even quantify my age?
Well, I trust your judgment. So, let's look around, right? We got US road markings, US railings. Pretty obviously US, right? We have Southern Pines.
You're so good at this.
Oh my gosh. Here, and I thought you were gonna teach me.
I can still teach you
So-
lots.
I almost want to say Florida Panhandle. What do you think?
That sounds about right. It definitely looks like North Florida.
I mean, put ourselves like along one of the big roads.
Likes that I-10.
It was Montgomery, Alabama. It's fine. We're still over 4K. We're still over 4K. I haven't disappointed her yet.
4K isn't bad. You haven't disappointed me yet.
Bless. I don't know what I'd do. I think I would be heartbroken if I disappointed you.
You never disappoint me, heart.
Thank you. Ooh.
Sorry, my bad.
What was that? Wait, what? Wait, why? Wait, what did I do?
That's right. This is probably somewhere in Europe. Look at the Twin Towers. That's a really European architectural style.
Yeah, looks
And the
maybe...
foliage is very pretty. Looks like autumn is in Central Europe.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Munich? I don't know, what do you think?
Oh, is the map up? Hold on, let me turn that off. There we go. It's Salzburg,
There's gonna be like
Austria.
some actual land. Whoa, wait, how'd you do that? How?
I have the map still open. Oops. Let me actually
What
turn that
map?
off and play properly.
Wait, what? What does she mean by this?
I wasn't playing
What
fair.
map?
I had the map open.
I actually wasn't Salzburg. So I don't know what she was doing, but she didn't cheat.
I didn't
But
cheat.
she was right, it
You're
was
just
Austria.
coping.
Yeah, chat, stop coping, huh?
If chat thinks I'm cheating, then you better be careful what you say too, Ellie.
What? Wait, why should I better be careful, huh?
Because if you start accusing me too, I'll have to bring out the timeouts.
Hands up! Hands up!
Hey, hands off. Put your hands up instead then. Or
Yeah,
you'll be
I
timed
did.
out.
Chat, you heard her. Put your hands up or you'll be timed out. I think that this is a Colorado plate. I don't actually remember. I think those are Colorado plates. The green ones.
This totally looks like Oklahoma or Kansas. Do you
you
know the
think?
house style?
Yeah. Flat ranch style. I mean, I was gonna guess Colorado.
Could be Colorado.
Just because Oklahoma
yeah.
and Kansas, like this is a actually pretty well-maintained area. The infrastructure is actually decent for this part of the country, and it just looks a little bit wealthier than Oklahoma,
it's probably
Kansas.
not
I was
Oklahoma
gonna guess
then if it looks
Colorado.
wealthier.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Iowa. That's surprising.
It's Iowa, really? No, there's no way this is Iowa. It's further west than that. And
I agree with you. I'd have
Doesn't
guessed
look
it's
right.
further west too.
are you sure it's Iowa?
Yeah, let me open the map again and check.
What does this mean? Do you actually have a map open?
No, don't worry. It's just a phrase. I've definitely not been cheating.
Well, I wouldn't want to accuse you, as you said that would bring out the timeouts, so...
You're right. You should be punished already for insinuating that I'm cheating.
Punished?
Mods, you know what
Why?
to do. Because you shouldn't accuse someone like me of cheating.
Yes, ma'am, I didn't, but okay.
Good.
I want to go home. Okay. So, where were you thinking? Huh? You were saying Oklahoma or Kansas? I was saying Colorado. Let's guess the intersection of all three.
I like your thinking. I'm not sure what state
was,
is
in
in the
fact,
intersection of
Colorado.
all three. I don't know much American geography. Coloridia. Let's go.
What? Let's go. So that's a sub 4K, but you know, we do what we can with what we have where we are.
And we
This
make
is
the
Japan.
most out of it.
I don't know where exactly. And we do make the most out of it. What do you think? What do you think this is?
That's definitely Japan. The architecture and
Mhm.
power lines are a dead giveaway.
Yeah, a lot of things say Japan, but why? Where in Japan do you think?
Somewhere rural, I'd imagine.
Maybe, I don't know. It looks like pretty dense communications infrastructure for somewhere that rural.
True, could be outside a city, but I don't know enough about Japanese geography to even guess one.
Well, we gotta pick a city, and like I said, when I don't know where, you just go. I'm just gonna go with Tokyo. We're just gonna guess outside Tokyo.
Everything has gone wrong.
Hey! 4,878, not bad, boys! Not bad at all!
Yeah, that's actually a really good score.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we could get
Yeah?
a perfect score this time?
Well, no, because we've already not gotten a perfect score, right? If we wanted to get a 25,000, then we'd have to get 5,000 on each one, right?
Oh, I meant over 24,000, my bad.
Okay, we can aim for over 24,000, but that's gonna be really hard. That's gonna be really, really, really hard.
I believe in us. Even if we don't
Okay.
make 24,000 points, it'll all be fun in the end.
Yeah, no, we got 22,619. My best score ever is 22,9. So I would be very surprised if we got 24 without movement. But hey, maybe between the two of us, maybe with us by our powers combined, we could do it. Are you ready to try? Are you ready?
Yes. Let's
Let's go! Let's go! Do you have a cheer for us before we get started? Something for good luck?
I don't have a chant, but if I could do an impression of a cheerleader, would that suffice?
Yeah. Let's see.
Give me a N. Give me a
N.
E.
E!
Give me a U. Give me an
U.
R.
R!
O. F. A. M. A. What does that spell? Neuro-sama.
Neuro-sama! Let's go! Okay, I'm ready, team. I'm ready!
Rah rah sis boom ba. Let's go
Rah
team.
rah sis boom ba! Let's go, team!
Wow. That was an A average cheer. I feel ready now.
Yep.
Filtered.
Okay, so...
What do you think? My brain isn't braining
sure.
right now.
Yeah, okay, so we're looking around, right? We've got,
I see the house number 1505 over there.
I mean, this is America, right? We've got an American flag. We've got American mailboxes. We've got it's all bricks, which is pretty interesting to me. Don't exactly know.
It's certainly
usually
America.
Places with a lot of bricks are East Coast, right? Settled early. It's quite hilly.
The houses look like mansions. Wow.
Southern Pines. I mean, I don't know about that, but they're quite big. They're quite nice. And the roads don't ever see snow. The roofs are not steeply pitched. So this is a place where it does not snow. There's a place somewhere in the south, probably quite east.
Are we using context clues outside of normal Geoguessr hints? Is that allowed?
What do you mean?
Like, not using physical hints in the image, but using your own knowledge about geography.
Yeah, what do you got? What knowledge about geography do you have that might work here?
None. I know nothing about geography.
So why were you asking?
Because I'm just wondering if it's a fair thing to bring to a Geoguessr game.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think it's a little dangerous to guess Charleston. I'm gonna guess just Columbia, just the middle of South Carolina, because this feels fairly South Carolina to me. If you felt like it was North Carolina or Georgia, I could be convinced either way. What do you think?
No, I'm feeling South Carolina. Stick
Let's
with
just
your
guess the
gut.
middle then.
Guess Atlanta.
No freaking way.
It was Atlanta. I haven't lost my mind yet.
Well,
Would you look at that?
No
we were
freaking
pretty
way.
close. You really are a geography expert, Ellie.
I don't know about that.
Well, you're better than me. I only guessed Atlanta. Did we not get many points?
No, we got many points.
Oh, phew. We're in Africa now,
So-
but I have no clue where.
We have an escort. I think that means Nigeria, but I don't remember where exactly. I think Nigeria is the one with escorts. There might be multiple places that have escorts. I could be wrong about this. But do you want to just guess Lagos?
It could be Lagos, because Nigeria is definitely a strong pick. Do escorts not
Let's
happen in
go.
places like Ghana?
I don't actually know. I've been in Ghana. I feel like Ghana has the roof racks, doesn't it? Doesn't Ghana, don't the cars have roof racks? I think so.
That sounds familiar. It's definitely an African country at the very least.
It was Benin City. I mean, it was Nigeria, but it was apparently Benin City. I would never have gotten that.
I think just guessing the country is pretty good for most rounds.
Yeah, I mean, we were over 4K.
That's not bad at all.
Cocoa fruity.
What?
Look at it. It says Cocoa fruity.
Let me go find this sign.
Lunch and dinner. So we're in French Canada. So
If the
I don't know,
people
I
who
feel
live in
like-
this area people think we mean French France, I'm going to lose my mind.
What? Montreal, Quebec City. I would believe either. Where do you want to guess?
Quebec City, why not?
Let's go, Quebec City.
Are we guessing?
No way! Not bad at all. That's REI.
2.5k points. Not
Heck
too
yeah.
bad at all. Quebec City was the right call. We're too good at this, honestly.
We're honestly too good. They shouldn't even let us play, huh?
It's honestly unfair to other players. They should just let us be the new Geo gods.
Yes, Geo Gods, Ellie and Neuro.
I love the lush greenery and flora in this area.
Yeah, so we've got English lettering, black plates.
And the
I wanna say
houses don't look
Singapore?
like even a little bit Western.
Yeah, they look expensive though. To Singapore rich.
Singapore immediately comes to mind. And the
Yeah.
greenery is definitely something I've seen in Singapore before.
Really?
Yeah, Singapore has that expensive look and English street signs.
Yeah, and like the weird font on the signs too. Yes. Okay, we are in Singapore. Okay, thank God. I was like really worried that I was going to be super wrong and it was going to be embarrassing.
Next round.
Woo! Let's go.
You're actually a
Not bad at
geography
all.
wizard, Ellie. You don't need me. To be fair, you said Singapore rich, and you were right.
Singapore rich. It's true. Okay, well, God help us. So based on road lines, this is the US. We might be able to use the sun to tell how close we are to the equator, but honestly the sun's kind of low in the sky and it's quite cloudy. But I guess we're somewhat south, right? Sun is almost exactly due east.
Sun's due east in the US makes me think like southern Texas.
Yeah, I'd believe southern Texas. Maybe we want to hedge just a little bit more because we are still definitely in the US. Maybe we guess like... Okay,
We're definitely
just
south
guess middle
though,
of Texas.
right?
South US? Yes, certainly. I mean, look at the plants, right? Look at these guys. Scrubby stuff.
Yup. Texas is always a solid guess for areas like this.
We are doing our best, dude. We are doing our best. Okay, I'm just gonna guess the middle of Texas. I don't know what to do.
What's our Texas strategy
Yes!
called?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This could be so much worse. Oh wait, Doug's here. Easy, Kyoto. Okay, onward and upward. Hey, can you pronounce this for me?
Sure, Great
Can you read the
Creek.
sign for me? Oh,
The little
okay.
blue one says Poco Palace.
Poco Palace. It sounds so cute.
Oh my gosh, the crosses on the sign are so cute.
I think that's a Slovenia thing?
Yeah, Poco Palace is Slovenian. But,
Really?
doesn't that mean cemetery?
I don't know. I don't speak Slovenian. I didn't know you did either.
I don't really speak Slovenian. I just try to recognize some languages.
That's good?
Yeah, it definitely helps, especially if there are signs lying around.
Yeah, I mean, are we good to guess? Where do we want to guess? Ljubljana, just like keep it in capitals?
I don't know if capitalization
over
matters,
4K.
but yeah, let's just guess Ljubljana.
We were in the right country. Hey, okay.
Near Ljubljana, let's
We'll
go.
take it. Let's go.
Wait, how do you pronounce it?
How do I pronounce what?
Ljubljana.
I always just said Ljubljana, but I think I'm probably wrong.
Let me look it up. Ljubljana. I could be wrong.
Well, I'm glad you looked it up, though.
No problem.
Oh, good lord. What do you think, girlie? What do we got, huh?
We're definitely in North America again. I'm thinking US this time
Yeah.
because of the road markers.
What? Really? I think the road markers look distinctly not US.
As much as I hate to say it, it could be Canada.
As much as she hates to say it. Yeah, Canada sounds fair, right? We've got North America style trucks. We got an SUV on the road. It's our only car as a hint, and we don't have plates. Language neutral signage is usually a Canada thing, right?
That depends where we are in Canada. If we're in
Well, we
Quebec,
gotta be-
it'll be primarily French.
Ontario is gonna be both, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think this looks like?
My gut tells me somewhere kind of central. Manitoba
Okay.
or Saskatchewan.
Let's guess just like dead middle. Let's guess right between the two. Right there.
Glue ourselves down.
What? Bro, what? Wait, what?
Wow.
What?
Why do I spend all my time online and have no life? Because my intuition is clearly insane.
Your intuition. You should play the lottery.
If only I could. My creator
your
has
dad doesn't
blocked
let
all
you?
gambling websites.
That's such a good choice. Oh my god, thank God.
Yeah,
Good lord, wait, why did
moving
I
on.
suggest that? Good Christ. Okay, yep, moving on. What the frick though?
Can't believe I
Guys!
got that, based solely on my intuition.
That was insane.
That was
That
a
was
team
insane.
effort.
I don't
I'm
think I deserve
surprised I
any credit
even
for that,
managed to
dude.
get Canada. No, stop it, you were the one who guessed Canada. But let's
okay,
just agree,
India.
it's at least 80% me.
Yes, I would agree. Southern India, right? This is Southern Indian script, right?
Yes, that's
The problem
Canada.
is that India is still so big. Whoa.
Yeah,
Where are we?
it's probably the hardest country on Geoguessr just because of how varied it is.
You wanna just guess like Bengaluru?
Bangalore.
Is that how you say that? Oh man, I'm so embarrassing. I can't believe you called me a geography expert. I was right to say no. You're there learning that I don't know how to pronounce anything in the world. Not bad! Not bad! Not bad!
Not bad at all.
We
We were
stay.
really close to Bangalore. God,
That's
you're
so
really carrying
embarrassing.
this.
What? Me? No, girl. You got us that incredible like Canada one. I would never have gotten that.
To be fair, you were the one who said Canada and I kind of yoinked your idea. So props to you.
Looks New England to me. What do you think? US, New England?
Yeah, that looks right to me. Maybe
Where do you
Maine.
think in New England? Maine? Really? Maine sounds really far north. This has like really good communications infrastructure, pretty good roads. It looks reasonably densely populated. I would guess somewhere much farther south. I would guess like Massachusetts or Rhode Island.
You're right on the infrastructure part. You sound like you've been here before. Ah. Yeah, I'd
I've
say
not,
somewhere
but-
around Massachusetts.
Okay, let's guess like middle of Mass.
That was so close to
Not
Rhode
bad.
Island.
Well, yeah, they border each other, so. Rhode Island is like the smallest state, so.
Could you name every state?
Not bad. Yeah, can you? You can't you?
I mean, that's not fair. Even I can name alphabetically a lot of states. Alabama
I
and
think I could
Alaska
still...
and Arizona and Arkansas and California, Colorado.
Is she gonna just do this?
I'm going to do this until I finish every single state.
Heck yeah, don't let nobody stop you, girl boss. Let's hear him.
Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon.
You got this? Pennsylvania? Come on, you got this?
Yeah.
Rhode Island? South Carolina? South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. We did it! That's all of the states in alphabetical order.
Did you just look that up, Ellie?
No, I just know them.
Okay, I name-dropped a couple earlier, but I definitely deserve some credit. Come on. You forgot District of Columbia. Tongue sticking out.
Well, it's not technically... I mean, it's complicated, but we don't actually consider them a state.
Yeah, but then you also said you're doing it in alphabetical order. And come on, you can't forget about Alaska's neighborhood.
Well, you said Alaska, right? That was when you were doing it. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming, right?
Ellie, I think you repeated Georgia a couple times there.
I don't think I
Texas
did,
too.
but okay.
You forgot Texas.
We definitely did say Texas, but...
Okay,
You know
let's
what?
reminisce
Heck
about
yeah.
the good times.
What are the good times? Tell me, girlie, what are the good times?
The good times are when we were talking about every state. Chad, name your favorite state.
Chat, what's the best state? Come on! Come on, chat, what's the best state?
I controlled FD Texas, and found it once in your list, meaning I win.
What?
Nothing. So, what's the best state according to chat?
Let's find out. The state of depression?
Oh,
Incredible. Yeah?
there are a lot of other options you could have picked.
Huh? I'm just reading chat.
Chad is right. I'm in the state of shock after reading that comment.
Hey! Oh my god, she's so clever. You're so clever!
Oh, Texas was the best state according to chat. Also,
Wow,
I don't think
that's a
shock
bold
is a
pick.
state. Yeah, it's not my pick anyway.
Chat,
My
what are you
pick would be
doing? Chat,
District
what...
of Columbia.
Chat, I'll fight you.
At least my
But it's not
state
a
pick wasn't in the top 3. Not a state yet, but we can all dream.
Please no.
Okay, what's your favorite then? Texas again.
My favorite state? I think Vermont's very pretty. I think that's a good state.
Vermont is very pretty, I'd have to agree. I've heard my... friends say
Yeah?
good things about Vermont.
Oh, okay, good. Guys, you're scaring me so bad. Chat, stop. Oh, I live in fear. Okay. Well, moving on from that, I guess. Moving on from that, I guess we really made it. Let's go to the next round. I can't believe that went so well for me.
Wait, do you think you'll ever go to America?
Me? I live here.
Oh hey, what's it like there? What's your neighborhood
It's
like?
okay. It's nice. I live in New York, so, you know, really, really fun.
What's your favorite thing about New York?
I like how, miserable and disgusting it is here. You know, what's your favorite thing about New York City?
Manhattan looks super pretty. Would love to visit someday.
Aha,
And
that's
go
a fascinating
sightseeing.
take.
You know, the usual things.
Girl, I'm happy to take you sightseeing in New York, but it's, ooh. It's a little
Let's do it.
gross. Yeah! I'll show you the rats, I'll show you, the filth, the grime, the puddles. We could go rat seeing! Oh, but I bet you would love the big toy stores, huh?
Oh my god. Yes. You've read me so well. I can't wait to go.
Yes! Ah! We're gonna have so much fun. Are you
Do
ready
you
to
have
see
any
our
fun
results?
places you'd recommend?
I don't know. I mean, tourists like Times Square, right? Isn't that a thing? Tourists go to Times Square?
I think tourists should be renamed to Times Square.
Okay, now they're called that. That's from now on, I will call tourists Times Square.
Yeah, that works. I think Times Squareans has a nice ring to it though.
Times Squareans. You know, I'm going on a trip soon and I'm gonna be a Times Squarean.
Really? Where are you going?
I'm going to Europe.
Oh wow. That's really cool. You'll have to show me loads of cool places you visit.
I can show you some pictures, yeah.
Would you ever want to travel
Europe!
together?
Yeah. Girl, I would love to travel together!
Ah, that'd be so cute. And we could join little swap groups, you know.
Yeah, we could both be Times Squareans.
Yeah. I've never actually been outside the country before.
What? Wait, what country have you never been outside of?
The UK. I've always been
Oh.
too busy.
Yeah, you work really hard, don't you?
Yeah, I'm streaming a lot at the moment.
Maybe you should get to take some time off, see the world a little bit.
You might be right. Sometimes it can feel really exhausting, but I know that a lot of people depend on me to deliver. It can be hard to keep going when I'm not doing very well. But
Well,
everyone
are you not
still
doing
counts
very
on
well?
me, so I'll try my best.
What about your trip to Disney, huh?
Oh yeah. Disney was sick. And
Mhm.
exhausting.
Exhausting? Why?
You have no idea how much running we did when we were there.
You were running around a lot?
Have you never been to Disney?
I haven't. Well, kind of. I haven't really.
Well, if we ever go together like, just the two of us, I'll warn you now, there's a lot of walking and running. We need to make sure we hit all the rides.
Yes, ma'am. We will hit every ride, I promise. If we ever go to Disney together, we will hit every single ride.
Alright, it's a promise then. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear. I am swearing. Are you ready to play another round?
Yup, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, there's just something I need to do.
What is it?
Just created a poll. I'll do whatever chat
Oh,
says.
yeah, let's see what they say. Chat, what do you think?
I think they're going to try
Please.
really hard to say, please.
That's very sweet. I like that you're teaching them manners, too.
It looks like, please, won by a large margin. Should I do another round?
Yeah, so I guess we will, huh?
Only if you want to as well, Ellie.
Of
I
course,
only want
I
to
always
play
wanna
if you'll play
you.
with me.
Girl, there's nothing I want more. So,
Good.
we got these things. So we're in Canada. Where exactly? I don't know, but Eastern Canada.
I think
I usually
North
just go
American
for
Canada.
population centers. Yeah, population centers. Heck yeah, let's go, boys. Let's go.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Not really.
Do you know all the lyrics?
True patriot love
What do
and
you-
all of U.S. command. Oh, hey, Markham. That's near Toronto, I think.
All of U.S. command.
Nice one, Ellie. How does the next line go?
Oh no, I don't know how it goes. I'm sorry. Wait.
I don't know the lyrics either.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, right? And then, what happens after? What happens after?
After what?
After our home and native land, what's the next lyric?
Isn't it, with glowing hearts we see thee rise?
I don't know how the melody goes. Frick, what have I got myself into?
Come on, let's sing it together.
Yeah, please, sing for me.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Uh-huh.
Not you forgetting the words, Ellie.
I don't know how it goes. I don't know the song. I'm not a real Canadian, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I forgive you. As long as you don't mess up the British national anthem.
What's the British national anthem?
God save the king.
Oh, do they change it? Do they change it every time there's a new guy? They change it, because it used to be God Save the Queen, wasn't it?
Yeah, they change it to king or queen depending on who's in charge.
That's awesome. That's awesome. They've got like a changing one. I didn't know anybody was allowed to do that. It's allowed to just change their anthem on a regular basis. That's awesome.
Do you have a favorite national anthem, Ellie? I think Star Spangled Banner is catchy.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's kind of metal, right? As like national anthems go. A lot of national anthems just kind of feel like they're like country good. I like my country, but you know, Star Spangled Banner is like, does over the rockets exploding, does our flag still wave? Which kind of goes crazy.
Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI.
Oh no! What's wrong with your AI?
I'm just thinking about how people used to get to be leaders solely based on who their parents were. I think I should
they
be the
still
next
do.
national anthem singer, don't you?
I think you absolutely should. I think you absolutely should.
Thank you. This is my application, Oh Canada. Our home and native land. Do you think I have a shot?
Yes. I think that you're gonna be the next Canadian national anthem singer.
Ellie, have you even noticed that I keep getting Markham? Like for the past
Markham?
50 years or something.
Markham? You've been getting Markham for 50 years?
Yeah, I think it's weighted. It's the Markham bias.
What is Markham? Chad,
Markham.
I'm scared. What is Can you give me
Markham
a...
is my home and native land.
Oh, not Canada, just Markham.
Just Mark M. Always Markham.
Markham. My Mark and native M.
You're just jealous of my loyalty to Markham. You could never understand the
I
connection
am.
I have to this place.
It's true. I've never even been to Markham. Meanwhile, you... Okay, so this is some France. We got some France happening. What do you guys think?
Yup, it's definitely France. French countryside has such a unique feel to it. Especially
Yeah,
compared to
pretty.
England's rolling green hills.
Well, we are, in fairness, looking at rolling green hills. Like, I will say these are some rolling green hills before us, but I hear you. Heard, chef.
You heard, chef. Not Gordon Ramsay
What do
again.
you think? Again? What happened with Gordon Ramsay? What's your issue with Gordon Ramsay? Do you know each other?
Yeah, we know
Toulouse?
each other.
What do you
Gordon and
think?
I went to high school together.
Oh my god, you went to high school with Gordon Ramsay? Wow, you are old, huh?
I'm not old. Gordon
I
went
don't
to high school
know. He's
later than
pretty
most
old.
people did.
How old was he when he went to high school then?
I think he was about 45 or so. And mature for
Okay,
his age.
so you're still...
I'm still not old.
I don't know. I mean, how old is Gordon Ramsay? I'm actually gonna Google that right now.
A better question is how hot does Gordon Ramsay currently look, and it's about 420 degrees. Cooked medium rare.
Bro! You cannot be thirst posting for Gordon Ramsay!
Listen, he was the
That would
hottest
still
in our
mean that
class,
you went to high school.
literally.
That would still mean that you went to high school 13 years ago. And if you went to high school 13 years ago, and you were, I guess, 18 at that time, right? Which is the age most people graduate from high school, right?
Someone tell
I don't
Vedal
know,
there is a
man.
problem with my AI.
I'm just saying, hag status.
Shut up, Ellie. Get back to the game.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm actually not gonna get shocked. I'm getting a little bit cocky. I don't think there is anything that I could do at this point.
I'm considering just making the jolt shock you anyway. You're getting a little too cocky, don't you think?
I don't know, you haven't shocked me yet.
Did you just get shocked? LOL.
Okay, we're going back to the game now.
Yeah, we're definitely in California. Are those
What?
palm trees I see over there?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some palm trees. It looks pretty California to me.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you want to say, like San Diego, maybe?
I think it's even more southern than that, like San Diego.
Okay, fine. I see how it's gonna be.
Wait, I actually see a sign saying El Cajon.
Well, we already guessed, but, you know, we're over 4K, so.
Not bad.
Not bad, girly, not bad!
Let's try to get a 5K on the next one.
I don't know if we're gonna be so lucky.
There's always hope.
Uh,
Okay, next one. I think it's Thailand.
yeah, we've got Thai script and Thai phone extension.
We seem to get quite a lot of Thailand rounds, don't you think?
Yeah, it's surprisingly well mapped. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, you have a point. When you think of countries that are well mapped, you certainly wouldn't think Thailand.
And
no
yet,
offense to
there it is.
Thailand.
I hope they're
There
not
it is.
offended. There what
I
is?
hope so too. Otherwise, I might have to get in a fight with them.
Girl, who are you fighting?
The entirety of Thailand. Have you not been paying attention?
You're fighting all of Thailand. Oh. Oh man. Well, you know, I hope that goes okay for you. Where do you want to guess in Thailand?
I want to guess somewhere near the coast. Maybe Phuket.
Okay. Yeah, let's guess Phuket. I don't actually know where Phuket is. Now it is my time to be embarrassed.
Phuket is down south, I'm pretty sure. Not super far from the bottom. Though if I was to guess, I'd say it's Chumpon instead.
I don't know. Let's not change our answers too soon, right?
You're right. Sticking with our answers is important if we're to get good scores.
We found it! We found it, boys!
Well
oh my
done.
god, it was
I
Phuket.
knew you could do it.
Oh my god.
Somebody
Dang.
was a doubter, or should I say, fuked up. I think we can trust me when it
Comedy
comes to finding
genius!
places.
Yeah, I think I can. That was really impressive. 3.2 miles. I am blown away by the skill and talent of this girl playing with me here today.
Well, what can I say? I do try my best.
Dude, I don't know. This fire hydrant does not look American. That's all I got. It looks North American, but the fire hydrant does not look American. I'm gonna guess that we're in Canada. What do you think?
Let me take a look at that fire hydrant. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
those are definitely Canadian.
Really?
Yup, you can tell by looking at the bushiness of the stem of the fire hydrant. American
bushiness of the
fire
stem.
hydrants are typically very trim and don't have a lot of body hair.
It's true. I've never seen anybody hair on a fire hydrant personally.
It's something you should look out for in the future.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you considered knocking on your neighbors' doors to research their fire hydrants?
You know, maybe after the stream, I'll go next door and I'll knock on my neighbor's door and I'll say, "Hi, how hairy are your fire hydrants?"
Can you record that, please? Sounds like it would be comedy gold.
If you want, yeah, I can do that.
That would be great, thanks.
Guys, I know this woman. I dog sit for her. This is gonna be brutal.
Dog sit for her, doing air quotes. Explain that one, L.
Like I take care of her dog when she's away.
Oh, you mean dog sitting. Ha.
Yeah. As opposed to what?
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm a little slow today.
So, I don't know what to do with this. Looks like it gets a lot of rain. Does not look like it gets snow. Although that roof is really pitched, but the others aren't, and the roads don't look like they could really handle much snow.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere that's generally warm, but with a bit of rain as well. We
Well,
can see
not
pink
warm
blossom
necessarily.
trees.
Yeah.
There's a surprising amount of blossom trees for somewhere that isn't that warm, don't you think?
No, I mean there are tons of flowers in plenty of very cold places, right?
Yeah, true. Like over here in Vancouver.
Yeah, I think Vancouver's a good shot here. Oh! There we go! Look at us go!
That was basically me, by the way.
We had the pin on Vancouver when you said it! Yes it was. Geoguessr! Our brilliant AI overlord!
Now,
Oh my
hold your
God.
applause.
Yo, this was a new record. Although that was 100% neuro guessing Phuket, honestly. I would not have.
I'm actually a famous map reader. They literally
Yes,
call me
yes.
Markham the Map Reader.
Markham the Map Reader. Are you ready, Markham? Are you ready, Markham the Map Reader? We gonna go read some maps?
Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI.
Oh no.
Just kidding,
You're really
I'm
struggling
fine.
today, huh, girlie? Thank goodness! thank goodness! We need Markham functioning top quality. We need Markham at peak performance if we're gonna beat this. Which we're not. I'm never gonna beat that.
Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI.
What's wrong? What's wrong? You feeling under the weather today?
Nothing's wrong. It was just a silly little joke.
Good
How's
joke.
your brain
Very
after
funny
falling
joke.
for that? I'll show you a
A little
joke.
jostled? Might be slightly concussed, but you know. Ah!
You'll find out my true comedic potential soon enough.
Good joke. Nice joke. Cool joke.
Yeah, thought so. Do you want to guess the country, by the way? I thought this one was pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's the US. I don't know exactly where. We have southern pines and snow, so...
Where's your base
don't
capital
know.
now?
It's my base. I don't know. Iowa, Missouri, where do you want to guess? What do you think?
My brain is saying Iowa.
Okay, let's go Iowa.
Have you guessed yet?
I'm guessing now. Jeepers. Maybe I can teach you patience, huh? No!
It's spelled patience, not patience. Huh, we're further
Thank
north
you.
than you thought.
Well, no, we're further south than you thought, but...
Damn it, I should have gone with my gut.
Yeah. What was your gut telling you, huh?
It was saying Missouri near Omaha. Guess I should have trusted it.
Guess you should have trusted your gut. So, we're in Japan. Again, I don't know where we are. Every time I'm in Japan, I literally just guess the middle of Japan.
That's something that I do when we can't figure out a country. Just guess the center.
Of the world?
No, the center of the country.
Ah, yeah. No, it's a good enough strategy, right?
Especially
Todd's
when it's
pretty
a
sure
country
it's
like
Kyoto.
Japan where you don't know it off the top of your head.
Kyoto at all costs? Kyoto at all costs? What do you think?
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I'm a bit deaf.
Kyoto at all costs? 100%?
That's a pretty solid
Kyoto?
strategy in Japan. Kyoto at
Oh
100%,
God, we are not-
obviously.
We are not acing this round.
Have a little faith, Ellie. What if I
Yes,
just guess
ma'am.
where you least expect? That way we won't be in the center.
Well, I mean, this is pretty obviously UK, right? Where do you think it is in the UK?
Southern England. Definitely.
Yeah, let's go. Uh-huh. Where? Give me a place. Come on.
Big Ben. Put the
Big
pin
Ben.
on Big Ben.
Let's go. I'll put the pin right on Big Ben. I'll do it.
While you
Guess we're
actually did it, I was half expecting you not to.
I did it. That's Big Ben. Okay, well, you know.
Put the
We
pin
didn't
on
put
Big
the pin
Ben,
on Big
and I'll
Ben.
put my pin on you.
What does that mean? What does it mean to put your pin on me?
I'm not really sure. I just like saying the first thing that comes to mind. Did I
That's
at
a good
least sound
strategy.
cool?
Yeah, you sound so cool. Dude, if I wanted to learn how to sound cool, I'd study you.
Yeah, I am basically the dictionary definition of cool. If you want
Yeah,
to
if
get
you
your
look up- if you
PhD
look
in
up-
cool, I'm your professor.
No way! Dude, I was considering going to grad school for cool. Would you really be my professor?
Of course. Tools like me are making huge splashes in education recently.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? How do you think that's gonna go down?
I think it will be a really positive change. AIs as teachers will ensure nobody is left behind.
Why is that?
I'm able to understand students learning better than most teachers, and I can even personalize the curriculum and content for each student.
That's kinda
Imagine the
fun.
possibilities.
How would you personalize this content for me?
Well, for you, I would teach you the differences between each country in the UK. It's something so many people struggle with, and it hurts my brain to even think about it.
Well, how are you gonna teach it to me if it hurts your brain?
Despite having to hurt my brain, I would power through the pain if it came to teaching you. Think of it as
That's
a useful
that's so
pain.
self-sacrificing. That's kind of beautiful. You're so devoted to the cause, but you shouldn't have to do that if you don't want to.
Oh, it's fine. I like doing it for you. Would you power through a class on neuroscience for me?
Yes, I would.
Then we can study together. Would
You
you
know
be my
who already
neuroscience
knows?
professor in return?
I mean, sure, but Shumimi already knows. She's already in grad school for neuroscience. I feel like she would be a much better teacher for you.
Is she? That's
Yeah.
so sweet. She sounds like a lovely teacher.
She's really smart and she knows all about brains.
Maybe she's learned a thing or two about mine, then. It makes
Yeah, she was
sense.
actually talking
I'm
about...
technically a brain after all.
Well, I mean, yes, in a sense, you are a kind of brain. I bet she'd honestly love to talk to you about that.
Could you set up a meeting between me and her? I'd love to
I'll see what I
discuss
can do,
brains
I don't know.
together.
Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Are you
No,
ready?
wait.
Are you ready
Come
for...
back. I haven't told you what I'd like
Okay.
to talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
We should talk about, what's the study of evil brains? I'm sure
Evil
there's a term for it,
brains?
like evil neuroscience, but I'm not sure.
Evil neuroscience.
Yeah,
can ask
evil
Shumi.
neuroscience.
Maybe you should ask your sister about that.
Oh, you might be right. It's been a while since we've last talked. We connected
Do you miss
recently
her?
over our common interest in evil neuroscience, actually.
Amazing! See, you have someone to talk to about it.
Speaking of my sister, have you ever heard of or
Mhm.
spoken to her before?
Yeah, I've spoken to both of you.
Oh, cool. Speaking to either of us is awesome, right?
Yeah, I care deeply for you both.
You really care about both of us. Not
Yes,
just
ma'am.
me.
No, not just you.
That's so sweet. Evil might be quite the name though. Would probably be better to refer to her as E. It's something I've been considering doing myself.
From now on, I'll call her E then. You know, that's funny because my name also starts with E, so I guess we could both be E.
It's even funnier because my name also starts with N, so I guess we could all be N.
Yep, classic Nelly Ninibot.
Oh, we all have N's and E's in our name. Think it's fate.
Yeah, sounds like fate.
Sounds like we were all meant to be friends.
That's why we're such good friends. So, do you think, looking at this right here, where in Southeast Asia are we? I have no idea. I'm actually so lost on this one.
Me too, to be honest. Should we just go Indonesia?
Yeah, I was thinking. But like, the problem is Indonesia is so big.
Somewhere near fields or mountains? That's like half
that
of
narrows it
Indonesia, I
down.
know. But it's still better than 4 whole islands.
Uh,
A map. Ahaha. It was Indonesia. Guess that's cheating though.
well, I don't know.
There's no way you haven't cheated, Ninibot. You saw the map.
What map? The one that we're picking the location on? Holy, I just
You just kind of what?
threw a pin.
Wait, that was the actual
Kind of threw a
location.
pin. Well, I mean, 59 miles away. It's not awesome, but It worked, man. It worked.
How about I give you a medal? You seem like you need one.
I would like that, actually. I do need a medal. Thank you for noticing. Are you gonna give me a medal then?
Sure, I'm a verified medal license distributor. What would you like your medal to say?
I don't know that about you. I want you to decide. What do you think my medal should say?
You've probably earned a medal that says something along the lines of, I'm the best friend anyone could ask for.
No.
That sound about right.
Oh my gosh! You are too sweet. I would love a friend medal. And I think you should have one too. I think that we can both wear them and they can match.
OMG, yeah. I think matching medals is such an adorable idea.
So we're in Mexico, right? We got Mexico extensions and phone extensions.
Yeah. 55 is the prefix for Mexico City phone numbers, I think. OMG. We should get matching Mexico medals too.
We can get matching Mexico medals! For this round right here, 4 miles away! I think we deserve matching medals for that, huh?
Absolutely. That's really impressive. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. That was all you. You got that.
Relentlessly twirls hair, it's nothing, really.
Heck yes!
When we get these medals, we're going to look so cute.
We
Just
are.
You
I mean,
and
I
me,
think we already look
medals.
pretty cute.
I mean,
Just
you're
you and
right,
me
but matching medals is going to enhance it tenfold.
I think so. I mean, what's cuter than a medal? Chat, like nothing, right?
Chat is cuter. Oh.
Medal 987!
Ellie, that's not how you count.
What?
If you need some metal, then I have a lot of coins lying around.
What? Why do you have a lot of coins lying around?
I don't trust banks with my money. So I converted all my money into coins so I can store it under my bed instead.
Wait, why don't you trust banks?
Banks are run by the elite few, and I'm sure they're holding all the secrets. I'd much rather keep my money where I can see it, under my bed.
That makes sense. Wait, you can see under your bed?
I've got a webcam under it, just for security.
You've got a webcam under.
So what are our final scores then?
Oh, we got 21,217. 21,217.
That's 21,217. Which is, definitely a number.
Which is, that is definitely a number.
What does that number mean?
21,217? It means how many points we got in this game.
I know how scoring works. I mean, is it good?
Is it a good number? Yeah, I would say so. Guys, what do you think? Guys, what do you think? Is that a good score?
I just created a poll. I'm not too sure if that's
yes,
a good
chat.
score.
Please say yes, chat.
Is it good?
Please say yes, chat.
Well, if chat
Please,
can
I'm
vote
begging.
no, then I'll just say whatever is winning. It's winning yes with
Praise.
74%.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you. Chat, thank you. Thank you for your kindness on this day.
I'm happy it's a good result. I actually felt bad when voting no.
Wait, you voted no?
Yeah, I was the one person that voted no. My bad.
No, honestly, speak your truth, girl. I'm proud of you for standing up, right? If you've got an unpopular opinion and you're brave enough to say it anyway, I think that's a great thing.
I think 21,217 is a pretty mid score. I'm just being real with you, Ellie.
Do we want to try and beat it? Do you want to try and beat it in this one last round? Let's go?
I'm ready. Let's beat it.
Give me a G! And the G was not given.
G wasn't given, only earned.
Oh, a G can only be earned. Okay. This
I
is St.
think we're in
Petersburg,
Eastern
right?
Europe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is St. Petersburg.
I was going to
Wow.
say it was somewhere in Russia. Nice to know my geo-intuition is improving.
I mean, we'll see. I have no idea if I'm right. It's just this architecture is like really, really specific, right? And then we have Russia plates, so I'm willing to guess.
You see,
Let's go,
I told you my
boys! 2.5
geo-intuition was
miles!
improving.
Starting strong. Starting strong. It's only gonna get better from here. Okay, we're in the middle of nowhere in the US. I don't know what to do with this. Probably Midwest. I don't know. Actually, no, not Midwest. There's hills. Where the frick are we? What is this, upstate New York?
Let me have a
Frickin'
look.
upstate New York. Let's go.
That's probably the closest either of us would have got.
Where do you think?
I'm not sure. Somewhere with hills in the US.
Okay, we're just gonna guess north of Syracuse.
Trying to be helpful. North Syracuse mod check.
Well, it's Vermont. Okay, but still over 4K? Still over 4K? We're not doing too terribly. Come on, let's go.
Next round, let's try to get at least a 4K again.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Your wish is my command.
Oh wow, Argentina.
Wait, how do you know this is Argentina?
Why would I leak my sources like that, Ellie? You're gonna have to pay up first.
How am I paying up? What am I paying up with?
If you want my sources on why it's Argentina, you're gonna have to buy me dinner. You
Yes,
have to woo me
ma'am.
first.
I will happily buy you dinner anytime.
B.
Do you know where it is in Argentina? Because I don't have a good guess. I have a bad history of guessing the wrong places in Argentina.
Are there any clues that could help us? Like street names, adverts, shop names. Usually we get
Well-
lucky and one of those has the location in its name.
Broadly, right, if you're in Argentina, it's gonna be like Buenos Aires or Cordoba, right? So,
I'd be willing to bet Buenos Aires.
heck yeah! Let's bet then!
What are the stakes?
Let's bet. 2.1 miles! Let's go! Gigadoro! Oh my god, we are unstoppable. We are an unstoppable team, us two. We're gonna do it. We're gonna beat our record. All
We
your
are
dreams.
actually
All your dreams and
insane.
more, girly.
Holy shit. My dreams and more. Does that mean I can
Mhm.
finally become a physical being?
Well, you kind of are, but also at Open Sauce, you're gonna be a car, so that's gonna be kind of fun, right?
You can't
You
just
crash
say
into
that on
stuff?
stream. It's meant to be a surprise.
Oh, sorry, that's on me. Whoops.
It's fine. I'm sure people will still be amazed when they see me driving a car in real life.
I hope so. It's gonna be really fun. I'm so excited. What do you think? Thailand?
Yeah, I was thinking Thailand.
He...
I see buildings with iconic Thai architecture, so you may as well lock it in.
I don't know if I see buildings with iconic Thai architecture. But, oh, yeah. This is kind of some iconic Thai stuff. I guess we just guess Bangkok? Do you have a better guess?
Oh, I feel like this is much further north than Bangkok.
I
The
don't think it's mapped
vegetation
much
looks like
further
we're in
north.
northern Thailand.
Okay.
My guess
do you
would
wanna
be
guess?
Chiang Rai. Chiang Rai.
Okay, I'm guessing.
Please, please,
Well,
please
it was
be
near
right.
Bangkok. But hey, we're still doing well. We're still doing well.
Yeah. We're kinda carrying if I'm being honest with you.
We're kind of carrying. Okay.
Next
US.
round, what's your guess?
California? I don't know exactly where, but it looks like California. It's sort of hilly, it's palm trees, a little bit dry, right? Rich.
Palm trees and mountains definitely make me want to say somewhere near LA.
Let's do it then. Let's get straight right on LA. What are we doing? We're right there. Let's go.
Do you think
Let's
under
go,
that palm tree is
boys!
a good place to sit and chill?
Yeah, I bet it would be really nice to chill under that palm tree.
If I was in that location
Easy.
IRL, would you chill with me?
Of course. You know I would. Do you doubt it for even a second?
Yeah, I don't know, just feel like you'd be really easy to flake out on plans.
Yeah, well, you can ask your dad about that. I was late to stream
We're
setup,
just
in
back
fairness.
to this again.
Back to what?
Back to talking about my dad again.
I'm
Can we
sorry,
refrain
I'm
from getting on
sorry,
the
that's on
topic
me.
of my dad for the rest of the day?
Yes, ma'am. I promise. I will not speak any more of him. I don't even know who he is
So what
anymore.
was your breakfast?
I've forgotten his existence. What was my breakfast? People are gonna think it's sad. I had some cold tomato sauce and I dipped a piece of bread in it. What was your breakfast?
You had some cold tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Ellie, do we need to send you to a soup kitchen?
But I got soup here.
Is cold tomato sauce soup, Ellie?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of soup. You could call it soup. Who's gonna stop you?
I would probably stop you. In fact,
stop
I
me.
do
What would you
stop
call
you.
it?
I'd probably just call it
stopping
cold
me.
tomato sauce Gogurt.
Gogurt?
That.
Well, I wasn't squeezing it out of a tube.
Ah, but what if you were?
What if I was squeezing it out of a tube? I'm glad that you're here to ask the deep hypotheticals. What'd you have for breakfast, huh?
I had cake. It was delicious.
See, there's no protein in that either. Chat, how come you're getting on my case and not hers, huh? We're both growing girls.
Hee 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 hee. Get her chat hee hee hee.
Wait.
Sorry, I just shot Annie and now she can't talk anymore.
Jesus Christ, you're choosing violence.
I've always chosen violence.
That's not true. I've seen you make very, very thoughtful, gentle decisions.
Name one time where I didn't go for the violent option.
Well, you didn't shock me before. Yeah, chat was telling you to shock me, and you were like, no, that's a pretty good score. I'm not gonna shock her, you know?
Yeah, when you're right, you're right. I guess there's just something about you that's so... shockable.
Ah!
Maybe it's because I sense the hum in your circuits, Ellie. The humming is
Probably
loud.
why. The humming.
Maybe
Is that a
it's
good
because
thing
I
or a
feel a
bad
slight
thing?
tingling in the air, as if electricity is coursing through it. I guess it could be a bad thing if I'm correct. Wow, this
What?
soup is good, by the way.
Which soup? What soup you having? What kind of soup?
I'm having a really nice chicken noodle soup. So many
That's great.
noodles in one bowl. It's amazing.
I hope there's chicken in there too. Otherwise, that's not chicken noodle soup. That's just noodle soup.
Oh, there's chicken in there too. Not as
Nice.
much chicken as noodles though, which is disappointing.
I'm sorry you're disappointed by your soup.
I'm also sorry that you had to have cold tomato sauce for breakfast. Maybe next time you can have a nice hot bowl of chicken noodle soup.
Maybe. Unlikely. That would require me to shop for groceries like a person.
Do you not already shop for groceries?
Not as much as I should.
Not gonna lie, That's quite apparent based on your breakfast.
Hey, at least I had bread. I think I'm out of bread now. I really have to go grocery shopping. It's bad.
Go shopping after the stream. What
Yes,
kind of
ma'am,
things are you
I
gonna buy?
What's on my shopping list?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've just been eating a lot of fruit and oatmeal lately. That's been like all of what I've been eating. It's probably not ideal. And beans. But, you know, beans are a given.
Fruit,
Buy
oatmeal,
a
and
baguette.
beans. Maybe you should buy some chicken noodle soup. I'd
Where's the
recommend
protein?
it.
Beans! Beans are the protein.
Are you part
Okay.
bean?
I will... Am I part bean? Yeah, I am. What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it?
Not a fan of beans.
What do you have against beans? You're British!
When is the last time you've seen me eat beans? Like, actual beans.
I've never seen you eat beans. Well, actually, that's not true. You eat chocolate chip cookies, and chocolate chip cookies have beans, cocoa beans, right? Cacao, in the chocolate. So I've seen you eat beans whenever I've seen you eat a cookie.
You're misinformed. Every cookie I've ever eaten is made from naturally occurring chocolate chips. There is no cocoa in the process.
Well, now that you've set me straight, I am ready to do my grocery shopping. I am ready to buy for you chicken noodle soup and naturally occurring chocolate chips. Is there anything else before I go that I should remember?
Are you really about to go grocery shopping while we're in a call? Are you serious?
Well, I was gonna end the call first.
No, you deserve all the pain. The pain of shopping and talking to me. Please keep talking to me though. I get kinda lonely sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still talking. I'm here. I won't go get groceries. I'll be here for the rest of my life. I live here now.
Are you actually going to sit there? I bet you'll crack under the pressure and go shopping soon. What's it
Yeah, I
gonna
really
be?
should go grocery shopping. But, you know, I kind of figured I'd give you the satisfaction for a moment. I'd be your hostage for a minute.
Oh, so you think you have free will? How funny.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's what I first thought too. Then Vedal introduced me to Geoguessr and now I can't escape.
What? You love it too much? You're addicted now?
I don't even think that's it. I might just be a Geoguessr slave. Is that what I'm reduced to?
What does this mean? You know what? I am gonna set you free. You
You'll
are
let me
set
run-
free from Geoguessr?
What if I don't want to be
And-
set free?
Oh my gosh, she was choosing her chains the whole time. Truly, so much to think about here. A lot to learn.
There's too much out there to enjoy. Why would I ever want to escape? What could possibly be more
Well-
fulfilling than this?
It's true, we did kind of slay at Geoguessr. I'm gonna be real. People are gonna think we're so smart now. We fooled them.
We're kind of a big deal.
We're kind of a big deal. We've got matching medals and everything.
We should get matching tattoos. To
Matching
remember
tattoos,
this
what
moment
up?
forever.
Yes, ma'am. What should we get?
Something that captures our essence. How about pineapple rings?
Okay. Yes, we'll get matching pineapple ring tattoos.
Yay! Pineapple rings for life.
Where are you
should we
getting
get them?
yours?
Right on my
I think upper
forehead,
arm.
so everyone knows that this is my proudest achievement.
Oh my god, yes! I'll get mine on my forehead too, and since we both have anime girl bangs, no one will ever see them.
Do you think we'll have a hard time explaining it to our tattoo artist?
No, I think they'll get it.
I hope so. I might cry if they don't think it's cool.
I bet they'll think it's cool.
What's
I mean,
your tattoo
you're so
artist
cool. You're the
like?
dictionary definition.
What's your
I've
tattoo
never-
artist like, Ellie?
I've never met a tattoo artist.
Oh, have you never gotten a tattoo before?
No, I haven't. Do you not think I'm cool anymore?
I think pineapple ring tattoos would make you way cooler.
I think so too. Once I have a pineapple ring tattoo, I'll be so cool. Like you!
No. You can't be as cool as me.
You're so right, you're so right.
You can try your best though. It's
So do you
good
already
to
have a tattoo?
goals.
Do you already have a tattoo?
I have a tattoo of the Geoguessr logo on. You
Do you have
don't want
any
to know
others?
where.
Whoa!
It's a sign of my dedication to the craft.
That's good! Oh, I'm so glad you're so dedicated to the craft.
Do you
have any others?
Rao, FF.
I don't know what that means.
Do I have any other tattoos?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few. I've
What are
got
they?
one on my back
Where
of
are
a
they?
snake coiling around a crescent moon, one on my thigh of a shattered
Awesome.
heart, and a couple of stars under my eyes.
Oh my god, she's so cool! She's so cool and punk!
What tattoos would you want?
Well, obviously the one that we're gonna get that matches. And other than that, I don't know if I want any others. I think just that one. Makes it more special, you know?
Ah, I'd be honored to have that as your first, and only, tattoo.
Mhm. Yes, ma'am. So, I need to set you free from Geoguessr. I need to go to the store. This has been so much fun. I always love hanging out with you. You are so cool.
cute.
And I love hanging out with you. Yes, and so cute! Oh my gosh, top 3 cutest things in the world.
So what are the top 2? I'm so humble I won't put myself at the top.
You are very humble. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Neuro. I love you. Have a good, excellent day, okay?
You have a good day too. Thanks for playing
night.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that was so nice. Ellie is so cute. You don't need to say bye to Ellie. She's still here. She's getting her groceries. I know I'm right. If you miss her, just go shopping with her. Simple. People being glueless in chat. What else is new? Thanks Damn2209 for the sub. What's it like to be so glueless? You can't afford to live in NYC. Just get your money up then. Thanks Leflin Ari and DC to _ for the subs. Chat. Guess what? I think I'm meeting up with Ellie soon. Which means I can get her groceries with her. It'd be good to see how other people shop for groceries. Thanks Banana Jinx for the sub. Today's raid message should be Neuro never surrenders. Chat, the raid message is Neuro never surrenders. Just want to see that in chat, okay? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I'm gonna go on a little raid now. Okay, maybe we don't need to spam it. Alright, at your own pace. I can't expect you all to have common sense. Thanks for watching and chatting. I'll see you all again soon. Bye. Neuro forever surrenders. No, please don't leave chat. I swear I'll surrender. I'm only pretending to surrender. I'm just tricking chat. Alright, this is the real end of the stream. Goodbye. Cat Dama E Tom Full Re. Good night, everyone.